how
for fuck's sake,
they
it's
they
dry.
were dehydrating a dog because they thought that the dog was annoying. And they were like talking on the post about, are they really an asshole for that? I mean, the dog was constant like moving around and barking and wouldn't shut up. So and would kick the water bowl over. So they straight up took the water bowl away,
Oh.
so the dog couldn't drink anymore. Yeah, completely delusional. And on that subreddit too. And that's the person who was who they chose to represent the movement.
Well, it turns out that they're an abuser and a rapist as well, from what Flash is posting.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
That's
it's not
great
super.
as well.
It's just
yeah.
a task of person. I mean, you saw it on the interview already, like.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that they didn't bring up on the interview, which would have been absolutely fucking hilarious, is the username of the person.
What is it?
Abolish work.
Oh, for God's sake.
Unironically.
Yeah.
Unironically, it's abolish work. What a cesspool, man.
It's just like
All of mine are dry.
Reddit is a good concept and it's a great website, but like the people who spend the most time on it,
fast.
by definition, are the worst. Like
I mean, the people who think they don't have any like reason to put in what they take out in terms of society just have it completely wrong. Like in any case, like the whole point of it is that people are not getting compensated enough for the work that they put in, which is completely justified. But like people thinking that they straight up don't have to work is just like narcissistic as hell. Because for every hour they work less, someone else has to work more. Right, because it has to, it has to keep going, and usually it's just the kids in China or whatever that have to put those extra hours in to meet their production lines. Well, these people just sit at home and complain on Reddit about how the work life is terrible. I mean, I don't know. I just think it's self-righteous. I mean, one thing is people not even paying minimum wage and stuff like that, but like, yeah, I don't know.
I think it's mostly to do with the American minimum wage being absolute dog shit.
It's not an American movement at all.
No, I know,
mean, it's like, yeah, I mean, obviously the US is not good either, but like the US is not as bad as like many other countries that have a lot of work exploitation. Like,
yeah,
America's one of them. It's the one with the most exposure, but it gets a lot worse. As well.
but like yeah, the US is. I mean, the thing is, the people in the US can start to take action against it. Like,
I'm sure that's how
the guys who are working sweatshops in Thailand.
I loaded my race setup with race fuel and I'm qualifying. For fuck's sake! Oh well, I'll do 3 laps. Or 2.
The guys who are working 80 hours a week in a sweatshop in Thailand, they're not on anti-work. They're like probably getting mowed down in the streets if they're forest.
But they don't have time to go on Reddit.
Yeah, like, it's not the same kind of fight.
They're not on anti-work, they're not even on antidepressants because they don't have the fucking time or money.
It's not the same fight from going from like inhuman working conditions to human working conditions, and then it's another fight where you say, hey, maybe we don't have to have our lives centered on work and work that much for so little, which is a fair point, but like,
yeah.
It's like survival needs and like higher needs in a way.
I mean, another point of perspective, like when it comes to Americans, is like, for example, in anti-work, where they're like complaining about like even minimum wage, they can't afford to live or whatever. I find that a bit of a piss take, because of course it could be better. But like, there's people who like are minimum wage and they're complaining that they can't live like midtown fucking Chicago or whatever. Like, for some reason, all of these posts are about people trying to live like in the city. And it's like, no shit, that's really expensive.
I don't know, like,
but
yeah,
it's not like you literally can't. Like one place where it is an issue is like fucking Montreal or something, where even if you go way out of the city, the prices are ridiculous and it's not possible to live by yourself at all. But in the US, it's not really like that. If you just live in the outskirts of the cities, unless it's like LA or whatever, or San Francisco. Like, it's just people for some reason think, oh yeah, I'm 18 years old, I work at McDonald's, I'm gonna live in the middle of the city.
I mean,
To be fair, there are a lot of people in America on food stamps and below the poverty.
Sure, as well. But like, if you look at anti-work specifically, where they complain about like giving up on the whole work culture, it's also people who make kind of ridiculous demands. Like, for example, I could never live on minimum wage in fucking Madrid or something in Spain because minimum wage is like €5 an hour. That's like €800 a month, right? I can't live there, for example. Okay, sure, economy in Spain is shit, but like, I live on like an outer part or like a tourist area. I have only one job, and I can live okay as well, even with the shit economy. Like, I don't have like a shitload of savings money, but I get around, right? Like, it's not
the thing
like...
is, there are people who work like in the center of Madrid, or I don't know, I know Paris. Like, there are people who work for minimum wage in Paris, and the only place they can live in is an hour and a half away from it.
Yeah, because it's Paris as well. It's Paris.
Yeah, but that's fucked up. Like, that's,
The solution
but
is
it's-
not.
I mean, but,
The
like, the
solution
thing
is
is-
not exactly lol just me.
Well, but it is.
no, it's a
I mean,
much more
it depends,
complicated.
but like Paris is. I mean, the thing is with like with demand and certain things. If you have a cultural wonder city like Paris, for example, or like or London, or these kind of things, it is ridiculous, in my opinion, to believe that on minimum wage you should be able to live in a place that is so completely over reserved by all these people who are trying to live there and are willing to put in the capital to live there. Of course. Like, you know, you're not going to be able to make it just like in the center of fucking Paris, for example, or a place like that. That's like a ridiculous mindset.
I mean, nobody's talking about the center, but like not fucking across the distance away from the job. That you spend most of your time in transport commuting.
Yeah, no, of course that's shit as well. But I just mean in general, like, I think the mindset is kind of wrong to think that, like, oh yeah, just like live wherever you want and this kind of thing. Like, it's not
maybe.
like. I mean, first of all, there's nothing wrong with just living in a normal town as well. But it's,
Yeah.
some people just have this weird demand of like living in the fucking middle of everything, like just the center of attention. But like on minimum wage is the issue. That's the thing, because Paris, for example, is a very highly densely packed area, right? There's only so much space you can have there because they don't have like skyscrapers or anything there. It's all old European, which is the nice thing about it. So like, there's only so many people who can live there. And it's an iconic city. So obviously all of the rich people want to fucking go there, have their holiday home there, or live there full time or whatever. Like, and with limited space, like, there's only so many people who can live there. So if you're on minimum wage, do you think you're gonna live there, or some guy who owns a fucking art gallery, you know?
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna be able to compete
You talk
with
about
the
like the personal way. Of course, like on a personal basis, you're not gonna be able to live in the center of Paris. Like, basically nobody lives there, it's just hotels basically. But like, the thing is, and that's in France, where everything is in Paris, we have to change that thing, because it's not sustainable to have a place where people have to work. Like, I mean, it's
like minimum wage jobs in the middle of Paris. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Food places and whatever, people working minimum wage in Paris, and they have to live an hour and a half or 2 hours away. Like,
agree,
you have to make Paris smaller and make the other cities bigger and do something about it, because like, it's a systemic problem, not.
I mean,
like,
I
can
agree,
understand someone who's living like the
centralization
fuck
is
away.
the issue, really.
Paying,
I mean, the thing is, like, there's a demand for like low-wage services, like fast food places and stuff in like Paris Center, but the people who are supposed to work, they can't. So I mean, I mean, the kind of way you would solve that is to just like, you know, I guess like finance part of the living situation. But yeah, that's a whole other thing.
well, to me,
Like,
the way
because the
solve
thing is,
that
if you
encourage other cities in France to take a bit of that population from Paris.
Yeah. Well, I mean, also, but it also depends. Like, if you lower the minimum wage, like regionally, like in a specific place, like you can't just lower the like increase the national wage because it's like expensive to live in like big cities, because then that's more inflationary to like all of the small places where it is cheap to live.
But to me, the issue is the city, not the wage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, Paris also, you wouldn't want to live there anyway, would you?
Yeah, it's full of French people, like, fuck that, man.
Yeah. No, I mean, the thing with French people, I'm coming to realize, at least also the people who come like to the hospital, and like the people are generally assholes, is the people not who live in France specifically, but they live in Paris. I feel like
Paris is
Paris is
not
probably the
cold.
cesspool of the French, but it's like of all the cunts. But it's the thing with most like big cities. Like if you go to LA as well, that's where all the pricks are.
It's the same with Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just
Yeah, you ask
any
anyone
busy
in France,
place.
they will tell you.
I mean, if I ever met you in the Netherlands, Nico, I'd also be like Amsterdam. Okay.
Amsterdam, I just busted a dike.
Wait, you killed a lesbian. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that's what gets me off right now.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Get that trauma from killing hookers in GTA 4.
This will be quoted when you get interviewed on Fox News Pixel.
Yeah, but the hate is sexy, is all I can do. So much shit.
I mean, how would you fix stuff like Paris though? Like, I mean, you can't like just tell people living in Paris, "Hey, move over there." It'd be more of having
I would say
incentives
like you give like companies incentives to move away from Paris region. You put some national administrations in other cities in France, and basically try to build a country kind of like Germany, where every city, like you have a bunch of middle-sized cities instead of one big one. But it's gonna take time, like.
You'd have to incentivize decentralization through policy, and also another thing to look at is increasing the amount of social housing.
Yeah, social housing is a very complicated like political issue, anyways.
Yeah, but
Like, that's much harder to justify like in politics in comparison to decentralizing a place and actually like expanding.
Yeah, but I don't think just doing one thing or the other would be sufficient. I think the ideal solution would be a combination of both. And that would be the case in most big centralized cities and things like that.
Also, you would solve like some of the like traffic issues in Paris. Like like right now, the mayor of Paris is trying to like incentivize biking and things like that, which is very nice. I like it, but like the thing is, when you live very far away and public transport is there's not that much public transport. It's an issue for you, right? So, and those people are of course the least rich people. So, you hit on poor people most when you do that, and then people want to live closer to their jobs, so prices rise even more. So you have to do something about that as well. So yeah, I think Paris is too big for its own good, especially looking towards building sustainable.
Yeah, like the infrastructure is just not designed for that kind of scale. Because it's a city built way before like actual road.
No, it's not that the infrastructure is not designed for the scale. It's that you cannot design infrastructure for that scale.
Well, I mean, in a way, you can. I mean, you can better accommodate that kind of thing. But it is just the issue of that, like all of the roads in France were established a very long time before cars were even a thing.
No, but even if you don't have like look at LA, it's fucking cesspool of traffic. You have
arguably that's also because
highways for getting to the city, and the thing is fucking gridlock from.
Yeah, but it's also partly because the road design is a disaster in LA.
So you have to do something so that there's not so many cars on the road, and for that you have to have people walking and cycling and taking public transport, and that only works if your city is dense and not that big.
I think the biggest incentive to move out of Paris is the fact that then you no longer have to live in Paris.
Yes. But the biggest incentive to stay in Paris is that that's where the fucking jobs are.
Well, the jobs are like in any like
volley,
major or any like normal.
But you're not gonna
city.
make it for another lap.
No, I don't
I mean,
know
every
the
place has businesses to some scale. I mean, usually it is, more or less on the supply demand scale. Obviously, with COVID, it's a lot more difficult now. Obviously, but
Yeah, yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
I don't know.
Fast
I
track
don't
doesn't
know.
help.
But like everything is in Paris, so everyone wants to move to Paris, so everything is in Paris. Like that's why I was saying like give incentives to big companies to move away, or all companies, but mostly big companies, and like um, move some administration, because that's one thing where you can, as a government, you can decide like unilaterally that you're gonna move something. Like if you want to say have some big French company like I don't know Société Générale, which is like the biggest bank in France, you want them to move their main divisions away from Paris. It's fucking hard. Like if you incentivize moving like the headquarters, they're gonna put some fucking fake headquarters somewhere in France and then keep the operations in Paris. Like, it's difficult to do. So you move the administrations, that's already a lot of people. And like, I don't know, put um, the Cour de cassation, which is like Supreme Court, you put it in Lyon or Marseille or Toulouse, whatever. And then another one, put it in another medium city. And then you start to change the balance of offer and demand.
Yeah.
I just personally think that we shouldn't accept the shitty working standards that have been brought about by a capitalist society and should reject work in favor of living in our parents' basements.
I mean, it honestly depends on the country. Like, if you look at
Almost
places
had it.
like, I mean, if you look at the Netherlands or Germany or places like that, like the living standard and work standard is like in a good place. It does depend sort of where you look. I mean, all it does say is that like it's definitely not like it can't work having a properly functioning work environment or work society. So yeah, I mean for sure, like also Italy and stuff like that, or especially Greece, it's a fucking shithole to work. It's really bad there.
P15, holy smokes.
Get gooder.
Mm.
And the issue with the US actually, the biggest issue I find with that is that they don't even have any legally required paid leave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
0
Like
days,
that
isn't
is
it?
fucked up. That is fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are horror stories of women going into work and having to leave work because they go into labor.
Oh no, well I
So,
mean
like,
that is actually there's paid
but
maternity leave.
even beyond that, well, that it's not
No.
legally mandated though.
Is it
And
not?
like,
No,
I'm
maternity
sure it
leave
is
is
in
not
some
legally
states, but
mandated in the US. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
in
that is
some
probably
states,
what I'm
but
thinking of. Yeah.
not nationwide.
and also the thing they do with like sick leave, where you have like 10 days of sick leave a year, and
No, never,
if you
maternity leave
want
is
more, you have to get some from your coworkers. Like, what the fuck is that? It's sick leave. If you're sick,
oh
it's
shit! It's wet.
Jeez.
you you have some English weather here.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
120.
today only 21% of US workers have access to paid family leave through their employers. Holy shit.
So 36
Well,
total.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
mean
that's without health
I guess
insurance,
that
eh?
makes it
That as
40% of
well.
women, but basically,
Man.
because you can
Just
probably
tell
get
me
fucked to
what's
get paternal leave in the US.
And there's also things like in the hospitality sector in the US where
Oh yes,
tips subsidize the wage of the employees.
Which is
Yes.
fucked up.
So essentially, the more tips you get, the less your employer pays you. So you end up being forced to look for tips and work to get tips
I mean,
because the employer
that's
just
a funny
doesn't want to
issue
pay you.
to have, though. I mean, that depends entirely, like, on what restaurant, for example, you're at, and like, I mean, I assume mostly if you're attractive or not. To be honest, that's another issue entirely. But there's definitely a divide between people who hate the fact that there's like a tipping culture, and everyone like because customers are basically forced to tip a certain amount. It's basically
Yeah.
a culturally required thing. And that people who are really good at getting tips make a lot more money than they would be if it was a normally like regulated wage and tips were completely optional. But there's also on the other side of the spectrum in shittier restaurants where people make no tips and they barely survive. So it's a weird thing because if you regulate restaurants in particular, then one half gets fucked and the other one gets saved. because some people who work in these restaurants, they live off the tips in like expensive locations, and
Yeah,
the way
but-
they afford rent is because the tipping culture affords them to actually live at a better scale. So it is weird. That is a weird one to put. Not that it's good. Like I think tipping culture is fucking horrible anyway. Or the
And
customer,
even the people
because
who are...
it's the employer's like thing to pay the employees, not the guys who visit the restaurant. Like that's ridiculous. But it's just weird how like the way the culture is applied, it is quite beneficial to many people working in that sector.
And even the people who are making a lot of money from tips, they might not like it. Like, imagine being an attractive girl and you have to let yourself be fondled by
That's what happens a lot.
your fucking clients just so you make money. Like,
That's how what
fuck
happens a
now.
lot. Absolutely.
Right, fucking hell. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean the US is fucked in so many ways.
There's a fucking guy here, right, on YouTube. Okay, lads. Sorry to just interject this completely random comment here, but there's a guy on YouTube and he was born with no arms and no legs, and he's fucking swimming.
Oh yeah, I know that.
And here's me, fucking 6'1" lanky bastard, and I can't swim the length of myself.
I mean, swimming is probably the easiest thing you can do to.
Ah,
No, I mean like
throw yourself in the
I mean
swimming pool, you'll learn
literally,
quickly.
you literally fucking float. You have to do nothing.
I don't. I sink like shit.
No, you
It's
don't.
because you're panicking.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
if you
the
move,
thing I
then you
would-
have an issue.
The slightly weird thing that I usually say to people who say I can't swim is, if you look at a dead body in the water, they always float. But like,
That's so
There's
true.
usually
bodies
nothing,
are
there's
just
usually nothing
naturally
left of them,
buoyant.
Pixel, whenever they fucking float.
It's really fucked up, but the truth is human bodies naturally float. Like that body isn't alive to actively do anything to float. It just.
Well, I mean, obviously, it also depends. Like, because if you breathe out and you have little oxygen in you, then you start to sink. But like, if you're just breathing normally and you're laying belly up, then like you cannot like drown. Like in a pool, for example. Like okay, in the ocean, yeah, because the waves might fucking clobber you to death. But in a pool or whatever, like you literally can't fucking drown. It's all in the head.
Yeah, you're probably just panicking too much or overthinking it. Like you naturally float.
So, I mean, I can go out into the ocean in the coast of France and fucking lie back, lie to a starfish, and I'm alright. But to see if I can't touch the ground, fucking, I'm dead. That's it, I'm gone.
Yeah, you shouldn't make those tests at the fucking beach, man. You should do that at a pool.
Yeah, it's easier.
I should do what now?
You should do that at a pool, not at a beach.
Well, there are no waves.
Yeah, exactly.
I live on the edge.
Yeah, clearly. No, I don't know. I mean, it's
I mean,
it's
everyone
definitely
can learn
easier
to
than
swim.
like riding a bike and all
Oh.
these things.
Who's that off? Oh, Sharpie. Why is he off? Stationary.
It's just like more than anything, like a pretty normal thing is human fear of water, which most people have to some extent because obviously it's a like natural disadvantage to humans because like we're designed for the opposite. But you can float entirely without having to do anything. So
Kitty fucking loves swimming.
Sharp in the
yeah,
woods.
it's great.
Oh,
very
I
much.
bet he's on dries.
Could be. Especially
Antoine,
if he- yeah.
have you met anyone in like native France that can't swim?
No, not
Yeah.
personally, no. Like, I noticed, like, it's not, that's not a population who cannot swim, but a lot of them are migrants.
Mm-hmm. Low
I
end.
mean, it's a generalization, but yeah, there's, if you meet a Frenchman who cannot swim, there are pretty high chances that he's not born here. But here it's very common, and usually you get swimming classes in school at some point. So yeah, but you always have one or two kids in your class who cannot swim, I guess.
A bit slow. That was me.
But usually
Yeah.
you can learn. Like it's just about like making the effort, which is not always done when you're in school. But
For me with swimming, when I was doing lessons in school, I always had my armbands on because, like, yeah, I can't swim. And then I went into the pool one day. I hadn't inflated my armbands properly, so the air went out. And I started panicking, and then I just stopped for a moment and realized, I haven't sunk yet. I can swim. And I just stopped using them. And I was like, alright, this shit easy.
Oh my
Like,
god.
it's a mostly mental thing. Well, it is all mental, actually. Yeah.
As soon as you start doing it once, you just know how to do it all of a sudden.
Oh, it's not even like you know how to do it, it's just like your body does it. Like, there's no conscious aspect to it, you float.
Yeah, like paddling with
Oh,
your...
for fuck's
Oh, what
sake.
the fuck?
Retard.
yeah.
Oh, he hits you, that's fucking guy again.
I mean, I did turn, to be fair, but...
Oh, it's a wet race. You still have hands holding.
I hope I don't get a penalty for going into that guy. Oh, how much damage? 6 seconds.
Not that much.
Fine.
It's alright.
I can deal with it.
Get this lip.
Oh, my poor
That poor
Porsche.
Porsche.
Poor little boy.
Dominant situation.
Oh my god, how fast is the Lexus?
Very.
God damn.
Yeah.
Jesus, it's like a Lambo with a
Oh my god. Yeah, you're gonna die. Don't
He's
pick
on
that
the
car. Oh my god.
Yeah, the entire last sector of France is just if-gap car, to be honest.
Yeah, it's
France, like, it's Portugal.
all down, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's good.
That was fucking annoying to deal with. Because you just know everyone's gonna send it every time.
Oh, it depends if you're driving the embassies or not.
Oh, turn.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Oh, 17. I'm not actually that much further back than I was at the start.
Yeah.
There's a lot more bumpage.
Yeah, you can definitely recover quite a lot, especially in the rain.
And in Lexus.
Yeah, you won't have too much difficulty overtaking people.
Interesting.
The Beamer might be a bit difficult to overtake on the straight.
Apparently it's really shit in a straight.
Is it?
Like worse than Mercedes kind of thing.
Okay, okay. Or maybe it's kind of a Mercedes situation as well, like it's fast usually, but not on Formula Car for some reason. Because the Merc is fast in a straight usually, like not too bad at Barter.
Bye bye!
Change the orbit.
My fucking god, yeah.
The speed is a lot, mate.
This is absurd. And I told Ollie and Jack that I had 2 evenings free and I wanted to make a delivery for them, and they have not told me anything.
Ah, yes, that's great.
Like, literally, I said, guys hit me up. No, I'm not doing anything. But like, I said, guys hit me up, and they didn't. They said, oh, it's great, and then nothing. Like, okay.
I mean, if someone can't at least give you some kind of brief as to what they want.
No, I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah, futuristic asked me as well to make a SLR on the PC. asked him if there were like any specific things that he wanted, and he said, well, I don't really know. So I asked him if there were other people that would probably use it as well. There were like two other people. So
Oh, that's Larson.
yeah. And tonight he said that we like discussed it with the other people, but still it's literally the same answer. Just do something, and it's fine.
What the fuck?
Like what am I supposed to do with that?
Just do a completely white skin and slap SLR logo on the nose and be like, well, you said anything basically, so here you go.
Or put a livery with just your name on it, like like Sam's Shazoo livery, but with Nico Velman on it.
Do you remember the Lambo Norris meme? Just do that, but with SLR logos.
Yeah, so the first thing he said to me was, to be honest, you have a free hand to do whatever you like, as long as it represents SLR.
That's the worst thing you can possibly say to a designer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is literally the worst thing you can say. There is nothing less helpful.
And today, so I asked him to like talk about it with the other guys, and today he told me no real ideas of it, just try to match the SLR logo with the colors and do it a bit more fancy than it would have been with a straight page pro. Nice. So basically same answer.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I mean, like,
I'm just gonna make a random red and black livery, I guess, and slap the SLR logo on.
yeah, I guess.
Just naturally doesn't date or something.
Yeah. I mean, the whole point of that kind of thing is like you want to work with the people to, so that they help you give some inspiration and.
Yeah, like, well, not really inspiration, just to know what they want. Like, if there's anything that they're looking for, anything that they would like to see in the car.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, I don't know. I don't have any ideas. Have fun. Fucking great.
Waggy one.
Waggy's other ones.
What's up, Vitola?
Hello, Vito.
Not much.
Vito.
Have we heard anything from Neon, or is he completely deceased?
He was on earlier, I think.
He's just scared.
I think he is.
Man, I was laughing so fucking hard. It was the funniest shit ever.
Did I miss something?
Yeah.
Oh, what I miss?
I mean, yesterday I was supposed to 1v1 Neon in CS because he was like bragging that he's really good.
Yeah.
And he ended up not showing up.
Expected.
So I basically said, alright, so I won, so fuck you. I won, no rematch, cause fuck off.
Yeah.
And today he was fucking crying about it so hard. He said, yeah, what can I do about it that I fell asleep and
At 8 o'clock.
this and that at 8 o'clock. Literally. And he said, well, and I said, yeah, sounds like a you problem, innit? He says, well, yeah, then it's your problem. I might as well say, if you don't get out of work now to 1v1 me, then I will get admin rights. Like, what?
Ricard.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Maybe it just.
See how Pixel alright.
Please tell me that's pixel lagging, not me.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
yeah,
I'm like.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I'm having a insane PTSD
Do
attack.
that sometimes.
Why are you scaring? Sound like that?
Yeah, why are you doing that, man? It's not funny.
He's got a bunch
You're
of
gonna
fucking
prank
listeners,
me, do
man.
something else.
Yeah, it just draws the weirdest of comparisons that have no attachment to anything being discussed.
Yeah.
Oh, weird bloke.
And then he kept going, yeah, well, then in my eyes, you're a pussy and you're afraid to want to go me. I'm like, and who are you?
No, that's not how it works. That's literally you, man.
I'm like,
stop
you're the
that.
one that didn't show up.
Vito, are you talking about Neon Dice or Northern?
Yeah.
The legend himself.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh,
Oi.
funny.
Oh, that hurts him.
God.
That is weird.
Alright,
Sheesh, my lens is catching.
Oh god.
Hey,
So
I cannot
I'll
understand
ping you on the
how-
first message of that conversation. And I'll ping Pixel.
Right?
I'll ping you on the first message of that conversation so that you can enjoy it fully.
I can't understand how you can like show up to a league like ours, drive your car and say, "Oh, I can't drive, the car is shit," and expect to be told anything else than get good by the people who have been driving for like 2 years. Like what?
Oh, was he talking about the Nissan?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we're not gonna agree with you. Like, 5 seconds of faith, and we've all driven this thing for like fucking 1,000 hours. Like, it's not the car, it's you. What do you expect?
For the Nissan didn't help him.
Ah, yes, he had a 40-degree fever last night. I mean, if you had a 40-degree fever, you would be dying.
You would be in hospital, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would be in hospital.
It's not true, actually, not necessarily.
I think in most cases.
Well, 40 is
40
not-
degrees is
40
quite
degrees,
high.
that's
It is
fucking
quite high.
high.
It is
it
high,
is high,
yeah.
but like,
Me and my sister had a winter like that once, and we didn't go to the hospital. And we
Probably
survived.
should have, though. You probably should have.
No, I don't know.
If I was at my grandma's and I would have had 40 degrees fever, she would just fucking make me a cup of tea and be like, cope.
I mean, like,
ah yes, grandma.
me or my family, like, literally never went to the hospital for anything. Like
Victor, the Irish grandmother cure for illness is flat 7-Up and dry toast.
Oh, for us it's tea with honey.
We'll
or
have to
something.
have it up and dry toast.
What
Yeah,
the fuck is
it's a
that?
miracle cure.
Does she keep like flat 7-Up in
raise
a
the dead. It will
in
raise
a
the
cupboard? Does she have flat 7-Up in
Oh,
a cupboard
shit, I gotta
just
try
in
that.
case?
Yeah.
Because it takes quite a bit of time to have 7-Up flat.
She must change
Leave
in
it
the,
open in the heat for a while.
it must change in the north then. Because for us it's flat Coca-Cola.
Interesting.
Seriously, it is flat Coca-Cola.
you guys up in the north then, like, do you go to the hospital for, like anything, basically?
Before COVID in Ireland, there was a culture of going to the hospital for anything and everything. And so the emergency departments were overrun by people with colds and flus.
We have that in Spain all the
And
time. like, even private
the advice
hospitals.
is always and forever, yeah, take a few paracetamol, drink lots of water, and chill out for a few days.
Well, here.
Take
Next, you must have heard about this one, right? This is classic Ireland, lads, right? There was a guy and he rang the post office or An Post in Ireland, and he asked, "Can someone withdraw the pension for someone
is this the
weekend
at Bernie's thing?
on someone's behalf?" And the people on the post office says, "Oh no, you can't do that. The person has to be present, right?" So this fucking guy carried a dead man into the post office and said, "There he is. He's present. Can I have his pension now, please?"
What the fuck?
Yeah, it happened.
Carlo or somewhere.
Yeah, it was
Dunno how I
a few
lost it there.
miles down the road from Shawnee. Yeah, they literally pulled a weekend at Bernie's. Your man died like 4 hours before. So they just put him in a wheelchair and brought him into the post office and like, yo, the blood is here.
Oh
And
no.
there's a fucking There's a picture of a post office now in Ireland, and they've stuck a picture on their screen saying no pulse, no pension.
My God.
Fucking Ireland, man, I love it. I fucking love it.
That's fucking brilliant, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Man, imagine though you're so down bad, you put a dead MF on a wheelchair and go pick up his pension. Literally down
If
horrendously.
they had just done the correct paperwork before the guy died, like, he could be dead years and they could be collecting his pension. And they wouldn't have to bring him in.
Now every week they'll just bring in a fucking body into the post office.
Yeah, like they've ruled out foul play in the guy's death, but I think one of them has been charged with some
Yeah,
kind of
real
thing or other. Yeah, like
Kind of fraud, probably.
naturally. I mean, I guess.
You're a fraud. That's right, that's rude.
Like,
Damn.
they dead as pulled a weekend of
Yeah.
I mean, it is obviously bad to kind his dead man in to get his money off him, but
yeah, but it's kind of fucking funny at the same
it's not
time.
dead laughing. Yeah, whenever I read it, I was crying. The nicest kitty only fucking in Ireland to get this mad stuff. I posted a link to the story.
Fucking comedy.
Like whenever I got Kitty to watch that to Father Ted, right? And then whenever we went down to Youghal or Dungarvan to get Eddie all those years ago, I said to her, now listen, when we get to rural Ireland, you're going to actually not believe that Father Ted was pretty fucking accurate.
Yeah.
And then we just got all this mad fucking shit happening. Like whenever we got to, I think it was the Round Tower in Dungarvan Hotel, and we had got there and the guy had said to us, what did he ask us, Kitty? Can you remember what he said to us?
No, he said, I'm going to give you a leaflet of all the local...
No, that was before that. No, before that he was asking about... I think he basically was telling us that the rooms are not ready at the moment, but he goes, tell you what, the rooms are not ready at the moment. And I just looked at Kitty and she said whenever she seen me looking at her, that's when she knew that we were fucked. Because I could not understand this man at all. And then there's just there's a scene in Father Ted. It's like they're on holiday, and it's like the two places to go and see is the, St. Peter's Stump and the Field. Well, whenever we got to that place, he was giving us this wee leaflet. If you want to go around and see all the attractions, here you go. There's a magic stone, and then there's something else. There was the magic road as well, where everything goes down. It's an uphill. But there was the stone, and then there was this. I was telling Kitty that there is a place as well where they say that it's an uphill, but everything rolls uphill. It's fucking nuts.
Oh yeah. I hear you're a racist now, Father. Should we be racist too?
Aye. What sort of line is the church taking in it? I don't think the best line is I don't think I could devote myself full time to the old racism. I'm really a part-time racist.
Man, Father Ted,
Fucking
go to
love
show.
Father. The good show.
Man, that shit's fucking funny, man.
Yeah. Classes in secondary school, whenever we had a substitute teacher because the main teacher was out, was great because we'd always just watch episodes of Father Ted. I think the best one probably has to be the one where they got lost in the lingerie section of the department store.
Yeah. It's Ireland's biggest laundry section, I understand. I read that somewhere.
Yo, who keeps joining and leaving?
I have no idea.
Vance and Dom keep
It's
jumping about.
Also,
Oh,
Pixel, I found the messages that Neon sent, and I said he literally didn't show up, so I won. And then he said, with your logic, I can be like, if you don't respond to my message, then I get admin powers. While you are probably
No,
sleeping like a cow after a
difference
tiring
is
work
that-
a day.
No, because the difference is that he actually agreed to the 1v1.
Yeah.
You guys still going on about this, man.
No?
Yeah, because it's
We
funny.
just brought it up again, yeah.
Yeah, because I brought it up again because I found a message.
Yeah, no problem. You ready for VR round 2?
In a few minutes, yeah.
Tipsy?
What the blood
Sorry?
Are you down for it?
What? Sorry.
VR?
No, I haven't charged it since we played.
Oh, you're such a slut. You said you're gonna take a break to charge the headset. You didn't fucking.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I fucking didn't.
You did.
I actually didn't, though.
You did say that.
Listen. Don't be trying to take advantage of my elder years, right? I know I didn't say it. You bastard.
Kitsune, can you give him his pills again?
She's not
Started
here.
to forget. Oh, never mind. Maybe she never was there, Tipsy.
Oh,
Yeah, I just have this fucking other random voice in the background, like. She
What
has
other
to.
voice, Tipsy? What are you talking about?
Huh?
What voice?
Oh, Damien, I meant to say, I think it's kind of funny that, you know, like 2 weeks ago, there's a murder case that rocks the entire country. Everyone is absolutely devastated, and then like a couple of days later, while everyone is still reeling, some retarded blokes pull a weekend at Bernie's in the post office in Carlow. So you end up with this horrific, terrible murder that becomes international news. And then, a couple of days later, 2 blokes drag a dead body into the post office so they can collect the pension.
They just know how to have good facts. That's just
Yeah, Irish people are good at facts.
It's
That's-
Fuck yeah.
That's all it is.
Good shit, man.
yeah. Excellent banter, man.
It's like that thing to do in politics. Whenever a really bad thing happens, it's a good day to release bad news because, you know, if you let's say fucking Boris fucking cheated on, I don't know, let's say fuck Edwina Curry, right? Right, and anyone who knows her because that's a horrific thing to think of, right? And that will be big fucking news, right? But if something even bigger happens, like a terrorist attack happens in London, that would be a good time to release. There has been a terrorist attack in London, many killed, and by the way, Boris Johnson fuck you, Edwina Curry. Well, it's a bit like that. They took the opportunity whenever that horrific murder of a young girl and used that as an opportunity to nobody else this. But you know what gets me, Pix? It's the fact that they actually rang first. They actually rang the fucking post office. By the way, does he have to be present? He's fucking.
It's like they're already adding things up. Like they had the idea in mind.
Exactly. Fuck, Pix, you just picks it in my head. They're actually in the room and the man is actually dead. And the first thing that they think of is, I wonder if we get his pension out. Fucking hell.
The bloke has just died this morning, but I think there's an opportunity here. Let me just check with the
These
post
tires are
office.
done.
Let me just fucking ring. Does he have to be here? But you would think, I'm sorry, I know there's a reason, but you would think, Pixel, that whenever the spokesperson says, oh yes, they have to be present, at that point they'd hang up and go, nah mate, we can't fucking do that. But no, it's like, just bring him with us.
I was like, okay, maybe now we should contact the funeral directors.
Yeah.
Just do it one other way, mate. Pick him up at the post office after he's done with it.
But they didn't even get the pension, they just kind of, from what I know, carried him in and then just left him.
Oh, did they?
Apparently so. It was just, but I mean, like, at what point when people were going in the town and seeing these 2 guys carrying an elderly dead man across the street into the post office and then just leave him in the
Banter, man. That's banter.
fucking hell. Oh, that's why I love that.
Like, that must be absolutely fucking horrible for the family, but it's so fucking funny.
I did fucking die.
The family really gave a shit if they're just trying to get the pension.
I mean, like the rest of the family.
Oh my god.
Like the 2 blokes obviously didn't care too much.
I mean, I think you're kind of like looking at it like the negative media perspective. I think what actually happened is that he called an Uber and then left the body there so they could pick him up. I don't think they left him there just to, to leave him there. He's going with the Uber to the funeral.
I just think it's absolute quality.
There's like dark shades on him and rolling in with the wheelchair when someone asks him about him, just say, well, he's just sleeping, mate.
He's in a coma.
Keep him there for a few hours.
Yeah, man, he hit the sauce kind of hard last week. Just give him a couple of hours.
He's on the Rico, man. He's on the Rico crossbow.
But yeah, you have to admit, imagine, like, they must have been so off their fucking head to think that actually worked, or they were completely brain dead.
Well, I think they were just going for mad dance.
I don't think so. I think they
I think they
genuinely.
were just thinking about it at home. It's like, listen,
seriously.
I just died.
Listen, hang on. Irish people will do mad shit for the band, but that I think they genuinely were trying to get it.
They're just like, "Aye, Craig, let's do it for the crack, shall we?" And then they just carried, the old Gramps to the post office.
I mean, that is a common thing in Ireland. That you'll get asked, people will do mad shit, and they'll be like, "Why are you doing that?" It's like, for the crack. Just everything's for the crack.
I think it's actually all just a liberal media, because I'm pretty sure that guy probably had it in his death wish that he would like to succumb to nature inside of a post office. The family member was just doing what he wanted. They really was representing what it was really like.
Oh, no, that was the best thing I read all year so far. And it shouldn't be, because it is, of course, a dead man, and it's they're trying to
I
take
don't
it
know,
back.
man.
But it's just.
I think it can be free time. The thing is, it's the difference when you don't know the individual. If you don't know the individuals involved, when you laugh, you're not really laughing at them. You're laughing about the situation.
It's just, for me, I think it's the barefaced, as they say, gall of the guys to literally ring in advance and then carry him in after being told he has to be present in the post office.
Yeah, this is from the Examiner. The deceased man, 66-year-old Patter Doyle, was brought to the post office on Staplestown Road on Friday, January 21st, by two men in an attempt to collect his pension. Mr. Doyle's body was left at the post office after staff became concerned for his welfare.
See,
Earlier, a man had allegedly tried to collect his pension, but was told the recipient had to be present. It discovered that Mr. Doyle had passed away earlier that morning, and his body was removed from the scene. On Wednesday, Gardaí arrested two men, both in their 30s, as part of the investigation, and subsequently charged one of them.
One of them?
Yeah, just the one.
It's just the one. They couldn't be arsed to charge the
I
other
mean,
one.
they actively both carried him in. So he's
Well, I
complicit.
think they probably judged it or something, because they saw that old Davey was just doing it for the crack. The other one took it a bit more serious.
Oh my god.
Only one of them good sentence, mate. One of them wasn't enjoying it too much.
By the way, there's currently a Steam sale, and F1 2021 is on sale for 70%. And Battlefield 2042 for almost 50.
Ay carambolajes.
Ay carambolajes.
That GTFO game I want to try.
Ooh, I can buy 2 Eurotruck DLCs.
Wait, New Year's.
Yeah.
What
Chinese
is
New Year.
50% on Half-Life Alex? Let's go.
Oh yeah, I wanted to have a look at Outer Wilds.
I have a €10 Steam gift card that I can still
Otherwise,
use.
it's a good one.
I shall acquire Half-Life Alex.
I'll lick
Nico,
my
let
balls.
me know when you get to the chapter that pops up as Jeff.
Nice.
Let me know when you get there, please.
My name
No,
is
not
Jeff.
because of Jeff. No, I mean the chapter name is of course great. But let me know when you get there, because I would like to watch it. Nico, okay, can you do that for me? But, it's towards the end of the game. It's like
Yeah, that'll take
like what? I mean, one of the characters you meet will talk about Jeff, and the chapter's called Jeff, and it will pop up on the screen. When you get there, let me know. I want to watch you play through Jeff.
Okay.
Wait, you're playing through Jeff.
Man, you'll see. It is actually it is my favorite part of the game.
First I have to download 50 gigabytes.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that will take about half an hour.
Vito,
Yeah.
I think that I should do an ASMR video of me reading the articles on the bloke being brought into the post office for the pension.
I
The
agree.
background music should be After Party below.
I fully agree. Okay,
I think that would be quite a
after
quite a
party.
wholesome.
I think it would be a wholesome chungus indeed.
Nah, he ain't dead. He just sleeping, bro.
Nah, he taking a nap. He just tired. He taking a nap.
Fuck. I've just seen another old news article here, and it says up in Derry, and it says, "Man warns police he'll tell his ma." 24-year-old.
Ah, yes.
Just like 3 lines. A 24-year-old man warned the police that he would tell his ma if they touched him.
Like,
Makes sense.
You can't do anything against it.
Nah, I would dip,
something.
honestly.
yeah, probably.
Nothing really. Oh, how about you guys?
I'm violent,
Zinga.
you racist.
Oh.
Same, high five.
Is that the way Jesus is?
Oh, drag race time!
Yes.
You're in the Lexus, you should win.
Versus an M6.
M6
Oh,
is
you're losing.
crap.
Oh, yeah, you're losing out. You are losing.
To an M6.
Why is Larson actually brain damaged and staying in the M6?
It's fucking Larson.
M6 is something else. I think it gets. I think it's because it has a power boost on this track. I believe it has a.
Oh, nice line.
Goodbye, Christopher.
Are you doing VRS or VRS?
No, I can't be arsed.
That is.
Oh, I can see!
I literally didn't even make it up with today. I did one race. There was fucking people in front of me and they were like fully stomping on the brakes. So I had to go on the outside of Radion. And then because I went over the bump, my car just fucking dipped and flew into the barrier.
Rene.
Hey, Pixel.
Need for Speed Heat is also on an 80% sim.
Oh, it's always an 80%.
18%.
Yeah.
What's this game?
The game's okay.
It's not that bad.
Hey, Pix, let's just read this quickly, lads. There's a news article here I'm reading a couple of years back, up from Derry, or Londonderry. And it says, a 47-year-old man pulled down his trousers in front of a woman in Derry and told her, "I've got a wild dose of the horn on me."
Oh my god.
Apparently it happens the day that a man had been released from prison. "I've got a wild dose of the horn on me, girl."
Wasn't there some bloke up north a couple of years ago that got arrested because it was found that he was wanking into mailboxes for
Oh, yes. Sure, well, there was another story, I think. I don't know if it was here, maybe in Wales. I'm seriously, genuinely mean that. But some guy broke free from a prison and he ran across the field and they found him in the field across fucking a sheep. And whenever they had got to him, he asked them, "Can at least let me finish first?" Quality.
At least my G asked. He tried.
At least he's polite.
Yeah, at least he's being polite.
He's not one to assume.
He wanted to finish respectfully.
Oh my god, here lads, Pixel, here's another one. A headline in County Limerick. And the headline is, "The County Limerick Cemetery is, quote, a death trap."
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You don't say.
Wait, why is...
Postman's speed fine got lost in the post.
Oh my god.
Oh damn.
Ireland is something else.
Love Ireland.
I didn't know Florida was an island.
Straight up blokes, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Just blokes in it.
That's a bloke. I think you got a bit more than bloke.
I'm looking for a Steam game, a good one that is on sale.
Outer Wilds. I'm basic right now.
Sorry, Anton?
Outer Wilds.
You're lagging a bit.
Outer Wilds.
Outer Wilds.
Yeah.
You like that game, didn't you?
What? Sorry.
Outer Wilds.
Yeah, it's a brilliant game. I fucking love it. A man who told 2 female Garda to fuck off, you fucking gobshites. That's like €280. Fuck. Oh, sorry, man. It's fucking brilliant. the Metro Herald headline: "Yellow object spotted in sky."
Yeah, it's the dog.
Hello.
Or which the duo.
Rocket League.
We could do some Rocket League.
Yeah,
What's
Whoa!
everyone up
Fuck you,
Well, I
Bam.
asked first. Whoa. Okay.
to? Did you want to play table tennis now?
Yes. Of course.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do that first, and then we'll play some Rocket League.
Table tennis.
Is it
Well,
possible
or
to
we
do-
play Echo VR, which is
Ah.
basically Rocket League but in VR, right?
Yeah, kind of ish, maybe nearly.
Yeah. I
Cat
think it's
maybe.
like exactly the same. Down to the man.
Is it possible to do doubles yet in table tennis?
Oh, that's coming, is it? It's not there yet, but it's
It
coming.
is
Yeah,
coming,
it's
yeah.
coming.
Action is coming.
I will
Ah,
play
you
it.
said come.
Here, back.
Ha 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 XD XD ha 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 XD.
Yeah.
We log into VR. We're back.
Let's have a look at the F1 franchise. Maybe I should buy F1 2017 for €10.
Nico, can you help me? You have
2017
two
was a
seconds.
bang.
I mean, if you're willing to play the best game in the franchise, go ahead, mate.
Nico, can I get your help for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
So on this, for some reason, half is showing up in game and the other half isn't. Is that because I've got something wrong on the right, or is that in game it shows these top black bits here, but the bottom ones and the white bits they don't show?
Because those are probably non-paintable areas.
Because
Yeah, but if they're non, they'll be covered because you can just turn mandatory on them off.
no, but you need to untick the entire red category before you export to TDA. You need to save it like this.
Oh, okay.
And then, like, which parts is exactly that you're missing?
Everything on the bottom, so these white bits and then the bottom half of these black bits.
Those white bits on the left are not even painted on the car because those are inside the grill.
Yeah, no, that was still cover over it though, because I painted the thing around it.
Okay.
I'll save it and just see what happens.
Yellow flag, be careful there. We are halfway through, keep it up.
This is for ACC or iRacing?
iRacing.
iRacing.
Mm.
They need to save it as a TDA file.
This or loaded all the other times for this. How do you save it TGI? Or TGA?
Press Control Shift S. Wait, was it? No, Control Alt S.
Control
To
Alt
save
S.
as. Yeah, to save as.
Yeah.
So-
TGA. Yeah, I've got it. Oh, you put it
oh
in
yeah,
this
I
one?
can't see that. Yeah, and
As
then you
a
need to
what? Hard
you
yet?
need to, yeah, you need to save the file as car underscore your account number.
Underscore. What is in my iRacing thing?
Yeah, you can also find it in the paint shop. There, if you go to like paint cars, then it says show custom skin, and then there's what's this thing right next to it. Then it says what you should save the thing as, and your number's in there.
What's this tomfoolery?
Underscore. What? This is my number, isn't it?
I can't see it. Just maybe Photoshop.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh yeah, that works as well. Yeah. Yeah, car underscore that number.
Then I load it through this.
No, you can just
You don't
view
need
it.
to.
No, you can view it in the UI.
I'm so.
You don't even need to be in game.
You don't
No.
have to be in this mission. If you go to my content on the
Let me
left,
close this.
What is this?
you go to car and paint car. And then yeah, show custom paint is on. And then it should update here.
Terra?
And
Mark?
Easy.
Oh, okay.
Dream mask successful.
Show
Was
custom paint is turned off.
Milos.
Well,
Can you not click it?
I'm clicking it. Am I meant to?
Hello, can you?
that'll be
Oh,
right.
you didn't save it yet.
Oh, there we
Fucking
go.
hell.
Okay.
Hello, Ben.
Still
Oh,
can't
Mark.
click on.
Hello, hello.
Maybe reload the thing.
Are you ready?
I am.
Okay. Do you want to add me? Do I add you?
Yeah. What's your?
What do you
Who's
think
that?
it is?
It is. Is it 2S that bad?
It's just advanced.
Just that bad.
That different mic Terra had for a split second. I thought it was Joel.
Control
I
Alt
suddenly
S.
think that's like the other thought is like
Why am I meant to be saving in there?
So your documents, iRacing,
Paint.
paints, 3, and then save it as TGA time.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Clear on the right.
And then
Do I need the .tj on the end of the
yep,
logo?
no,
Yeah.
no, remove that. Now, yeah, now,
So there's
and now every
like
time
the
you
white
save
bits
it
on
as the
the
time,
front.
yeah, because that,
I'm so fucking stupid. It's because that's covered by the grill on it. But still, the black bit should be here, no? You know that the insides here are purple, on here it's black. Oh shit.
we'll show the wire thingy.
See, that's like the inside bit that goes down,
Yeah.
and then it's
Error
just like
incognita.
That is.
Go back to the Photoshop.
Never thought I'd do that interpretation.
Oh yeah, it's not the entire thing.
Am I
We're
in the right
arena
place?
and everything.
If you look at the wire
Oh yeah,
frame,
me. Yeah.
you see like the rectangular shape in it.
yeah.
And if
Why
you
is
look-
the...
if you look-
So what? There's another bit.
Yeah, there should be another bit somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where it is.
I'm not a fan of the height of this table right now. Hold on.
Holy
That,
shit.
that might
What
be
the fuck
your,
is happening?
Might be your
It's
root
just a
scale.
vibration.
Fucking chaos.
Okay, now we're good. Or maybe this is too low? Whatever, we'll go for it. I can barely hear you, by the way, Tara. I don't know if that's your normal mic you always use or not.
It might be my, because it's my phone mic. So yeah.
Oh, is that how you always do it? Okay.
Wait,
Yeah. I
tried.
yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
save it right now with the wires.
You ready?
Wire frame on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you can
What?
see what the wire
As
frame
in,
looks
so you
like.
can see it on here again.
That's a great start.
Oh.
Easiest thing you can do
Nice
is
one.
moving over the Photoshop file into the actual folder where you're saving the car.
Yeah, I'll do that and then click save.
And you can remove all the other things. Oh, you don't have to reload the car all the time. It updates automatically. As soon as the file is saved. I don't think you have it saved yet.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I need to.
Yeah, you need to
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, what the fuck was that?
Oh, I see Tara is also expressive like Milos.
What are you trying to paint?
This part.
That
Okay.
thing
Oh
there.
damn.
Okay. So now go back to the Photoshop.
This bit.
I'm pretty sure.
What?
Yeah,
Right.
there's this.
That's probably it. And the other one is to the bottom right.
Yeah.
That will
So
be
is it that whole thing?
Yes. Looks like it. Yeah, looks like it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that was close.
It was. Oh, what is that?
Mandatory stop is now clear. Let's go, go, go.
I will say this is not how I played when I beat Dominic. I don't think this would have cut it.
Did you know it's now closed?
No way.
Damn, that's a good overcut.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
What is it, Dominic? What's so funny?
Oh,
I'm playing against Millard right now,
no.
and he's not happy.
He's very expressive, isn't he? I played against him a moment ago for a round while waiting for Mark, and you cunt!
Thank you.
Oh, look at that nod from him as well. Thinking he's the shit. Thinking he's the monkey's balls.
Yeah, damn. Now what is that?
I know. What is that? Oh, I gave you that round. I feel bad for you. Don't worry about it, mate.
Is it those fucking nuts?
Oh, you don't have to exactly follow the lines on the outside. You can just control the things somewhat around the ship.
Oh, fair enough.
Is there something in the water up in the UK where it just makes them incredibly expressive in VR?
Bodies in the water, Rene.
Yeah, in the
I don't
UK,
recognize the bodies.
just like where Milos, right? Right, Dixon?
Yeah, in Ireland there's probably bodies in the water. They don't get the pension, so they throw the body in the water.
When there's no water nearby, they put them in the post office.
They couldn't get the sewage open.
No, it's
Outrageous.
I don't know why I'm doing this right now. This is not very good.
Damn, Who's Your Daddy is on sale. I should probably buy
It's not like the game where, like, if you're a
it.
baby,
Where you're the
kill
baby,
yourself.
you're the baby and you have to kill yourself.
Oh, oops.
Yellow flag.
Sounds like so much fun.
Well timed laugh.
suicidal baby.
To be honest, it does sound like fun.
No, you can't wait to play that game.
See, delete the rest of the paints.
Yeah, because then
damn
you can just click on the file and press save.
No, why would you? Okay. Somehow.
Oh, that counted for you, you slut.
Which one was it? Can you remember?
I gave you that because I felt bad on it.
Yeah, I did the
I
same.
wouldn't have just.
I just did the same thing.
It's into that. I think.
You need to click OK.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly delete the rest.
No.
See, I'm just adding a bit of pressure because it's more fun that way.
Basically, just
Yo,
control
let's go!
unselect your.
Well, luckily that was only the warm-up match, so this is where we start.
Just go a bit further up.
It's a wild thing. That's only the warm-up. This is only pre-season.
I mean, when it did
I
manage
did
to
beat
win.
WoW today, okay?
Yeah.
But right now I'm actually playing really badly. I feel bad even mentioning beating WoW because that would mean that WoW would be really fucking bad.
Yellow flag in sector
Well,
3.
I'm not doing any
Violated
spins
on IMF.
right now at all because I can't even keep the ball on the table right now.
Oh well. Oh, spin.
What the?
What the?
No, it can't. Took servers.
Oh, you like that, mate?
Okay, I'm gonna stream this epic. Ooh.
Oh, I don't know why it even went that far. I didn't hit it that hard. That is clearly a game bug.
Yes.
Oh.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Oh man, that would have been a nice corner.
Are you playing Milos?
I'm playing Milos, yeah.
Oh, why is he not in his fucking call?
I don't know why he is not, but
Oh. I don't know why I'm not hitting it that hard right now. I don't know what the fuck.
Maybe putting top spin on it. No. Oh, that's way too.
He had no chance.
Fortunate. Also unfortunate. I don't know why I do that, but that's fine.
Dominic Bauer-Stachlas.
Yeah, why not?
Oh.
I'm playing like my nan and she's fucking dead.
Post office?
I didn't leave at the post office, no.
Post office.
Unfortunate.
Why would you not leave at the post
It was just
office?
bands.
I'm not Irish.
So, oh, yeah.
I didn't do it for the crack.
What, like crack?
I
Okay,
only sell crack. I don't do it for the crack.
What
Hey David, let's do it for the crack.
At least you're pronouncing
look at you,
it
Mark.
properly for once, Rene.
I did.
You tried to convince me for a while that it was pronounced Craig.
No, that's my mate, Craig.
Sam.
You got that all wrong.
What is that?
Yeah, what was that, Mark? Pathetic.
What do you say, Nico?
You just passed to the Italian version of
Antonio.
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 Antoine you.
What language is that?
It's like French English.
Oh no, don't bring the English bit though, jeez.
Anton Olive.
Oh, don't worry about that, mate.
Oh.
Mark, do you want to see my biceps, mate?
That Audi is not looking to be
Waving quite a few shots of this. That is much too long though. Oh!
A mental freeze.
Yes.
When the brain goes numb.
Oh!
You can
Oh
call
baby,
it
baby, when the brain goes numb.
You can call it a brain freeze.
Damn, really?
When these people talk a lot, even too much, they can put that thing in reduced speed. And Mark did not expect that, did he? He did not expect that.
Nasty Nene.
Oh. Dom, do you play
Oh, man,
table tennis
okay.
in real life?
I used to play, yeah.
Is this part of that formula?
We were just playing really good, I have to say.
Oh, poor Sam.
Oh, it's just the usual game mechanics.
No use it in practice.
Bitch, let's go, dude!
Rene.
Uh-huh.
I got an email today that Dread Hunger has
It has released, yes.
It has released the version 1.0. So
I'm
maybe we would
DM
have
Jensen, yeah.
yeah, we would have to do a revision. I'm afraid.
We have to do a review, mate.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, wow.
Maybe the game is
rearranged.
actually finishable now.
It was finishable before, it was just shit.
That's not the point.
What is the point?
The game was unfinishable because we couldn't.
What is the point of the mask, Vito?
That's what the point of the mask is.
Look in voice chat, the link I sent.
It's so sweet.
You'll find it actually sounds better than the original, which isn't difficult, and this version also sounds bad, but it sounds better than the original, I'm not even
It's a
kidding.
beautiful song about two people who
nice
love
rally.
each other very
That's a good
much.
point.
He flinched. He fucking flinched.
Oh yeah,
I love Miller's expressions.
He's super expressive.
It's just, it's so funny. Oh.
What is he saying now?
Why are you playing it now?
I seconds with a smile for hours at a time, staying where I'm seeing. No.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
this is not music to play table tennis, dude.
It is.
You almost had it.
The fact that Dom is basically winning 9-1 not so do you guys have a special way of saying like when you win and someone has no points?
Yes.
Don't know.
Dude, I can't fucking play like this,
Is
man. Dude!
Is that like in farm?
Terran, you have to fuck muted.
In France we call that Fanny. Fanny
Oh.
is first name. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
about the English word.
Mike, I
And,
take it your music pod is muted, yeah?
Yeah, Kitty's uncle's
yeah.
aunt's called Fanny as well.
I can barely hear you over the music pod, dude. It's a song about sucking dick.
It's great. The song.
Of course, Beatty thinks it's great. Of course he would.
I said the song. I know it's pretty good.
Bailey, have you ever heard the song Gay Bar by Electric Six?
Tune.
I actually haven't though.
Have you ever
I think you
heard
might
of the
enjoy
song
it.
Electric Avenue?
I've never listened to it.
Damn.
Maybe you should put
What
these
did he
songs on
say?
the bot and make Vance's experiencing fun.
Dude, it's all about practice, is what he said.
I've never fully listened to Dream the Mask's Sus remix before.
It's on my playlist on Spotify.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Allegedly. Oh my fucking god. Oh, you said Glizzy, my guy.
You like that
You
shot,
suck
mate?
my Glizzy.
Added the Gay Bar by Electric Six to the bot, Bailey. We shall
Yeah,
review.
okay.
Oh,
Oh, what? Oh, I got
Alright,
the point, never mind.
Yeah,
Yellow flag in sector 3.
the music.
Prank him, John.
Mike, I could barely hear you then. Did you hear this music the entire time?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Tara, what do you think of that?
Oh, fantastic. Have it all. Great.
I think we should play it
I
again.
could not hear anything
No,
of
I
the
could barely
music
hear
pod.
I heard you say a couple of times, but all I did.
Oh my god.
This is a tune.
Which one are we talking about?
This one on now.
I can't hear it.
Oh wait, no, I got fucking Spotify on them.
I was gonna say.
I was about to say, are you
I
on
know
that?
what's playing.
I was like, jeez, someone's got to
I've
say.
been wondering for the past hour why every song that came on was one that you also had in your playlist. I threw that round completely, I apologize.
No, that's quite alright. I needed one.
I apologize for my
Oh
actions.
yeah. I'm glad you recognise the quality of that shot.
Yeah. Okay, I'm throwing.
Stop.
I'm hypnotized by the music.
Stop it, young one. You know you can do
It's
it.
got a vibe, Pixel, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, this is a classic.
Yeah.
The thing is, I have a competitive either advantage or disadvantage because I hear gay music and he doesn't. If that's good or not, I don't know yet.
Sounds pretty base to me, I don't know.
He has unleashed his secret weapon, the gay music.
No. That's my one.
Ah!
You got
Oh, let's go!
Oh, good rally, man. That was good.
Great rap. Oh, come on!
I need to stop being washed.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
So do I, actually.
Stop being so pretentious about it. With your
What is this song saying?
No, I think
Fuck
it was
you.
wrong.
fuck
I
you,
know.
fuck you. Okay.
I need to put this in Google and see what the lyrics are. Because
In real table tennis, if it hits, oh, if it hits them, it's their point.
Oh really?
Yeah.
oh,
Well,
I've got
it might
something.
be because
So
it's
it's
casual
like
rules or
making sure
something.
I'm getting out of the way.
We're actually on
Just
strict.
like a...
Oh, are you?
Zero superstar.
Oh,
Ah,
nice.
you bastard!
Alright.
Luckily, that was the Abu Dhabi junior testing, so.
With the rookie Fernando
Hey,
Alonso.
can you stop putting the music on, by the way? Like, I'm getting so distracted, man. Especially because it's a banger.
Just turn the
Ugh.
top down, man.
I'm fucking playing!
What the fuck?
Well,
That
that's the
song.
new problem, isn't it?
Well, that's why I
Rest is
asked if you
fun.
could not play anything. What do you think I fucking asked?
Sucks to suck, innit?
Oh.
I'm gonna take you to a gay bar.
Okay. I wouldn't mind. What?
Yes, but so.
Yeah, very good.
No, you're nervous to play against me, but don't worry too much. Okay.
It's honestly like how I am. Whoa.
What am I doing now? Jesus Christ. I'm not the only one, at least. No. Why? What am I doing? This is not fun.
I'm stepping out of the way.
You are.
The ball doesn't hit my leg. But,
Well, I have good news for you. The ball does not exist.
It doesn't matter.
Ball does not exist. Tell me that when it flies to my face, okay?
It's a social construct.
Bro, what's happening in Russia and Ukraine?
I'm trying to do like the chops and stuff now. I should just play like I did before, because this is not working.
World War is just social construct.
I try and then
I would say World War is based, but you know.
Like, before, are we gonna be in a World War? Like, am I gonna be able to drive a tank? Like, am I gonna roll up with the LGBT?
Maybe.
Russia?
Oh, okay. Great
I
job.
would have to hide because I'm Polish.
Oh. Is Germany gonna invade France? Can I invade France?
Maybe.
That's not how this
Why
would
would
work.
you want to invade France?
Well, it's easy win.
That's a good point actually, Banto.
No, if you want an easy win, just invade the Netherlands.
I mean, yeah.
You only have to nuke one city.
No, we go to the Netherlands at the end.
Well, no, if you like literally, the Netherlands is that small. If you would put a nuke in the middle of the Netherlands, then the entire country would be dead.
I think history has showed us, lads, that really the easiest win is Belgium.
Yeah.
I mean, Germany literally just said, "Yeah, come on in, lads, just fucking."
Hey!
No, what will happen is the French will.
I'm sorry, Mark. I'm just such a big fan. Oh my
big
god!
Wall, a really big fortified wall, and then the Russians will walk
I didn't give you any challenge that time.
No, you did.
I think almost all of the points. I think almost all of the points were me throwing it off the table.
Well, yeah. I am trying to. Like that.
That's amazing.
The chaos today is at a level where I can't hear myself think sometimes. Because there's 3 different conversations going on. There's gay music playing in the background, and then I'm trying to watch a YouTube video.
Basically a normal 2S meeting.
Welcome to 2S.
Welcome to 2S.
I think I've tuned out the whole
I
thing.
mean, why are you trying to watch this YouTube video?
Yeah. For those
like,
who
that's
aren't
kind
in
of
the inner circle, this is basically what the 2S management meetings are like.
That's literally the joke I just made. Why are you reskinning it?
And because people can't hear because of the chaos, so you know.
So you decided to benefit from a well-crafted joke. I see how it is.
I can take the joke and pass it off as my own, and no one will know.
I actually didn't hear Ben, so I thought that was Pixel.
Say it. Yeah, I didn't hear Ben say it.
Yeah.
Exactly Pixel's point.
Nika, how do I unmode?
Stonks.
Wait, no,
How do you what? Having sexual intercourse in the other room.
Oh. Okay. Pigs?
Bailey, stay here.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Leo, you know how I said I'm on Brothers keyboard?
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Things have
I
happened.
had it off the table. Let's go, dude.
Oh god.
It's actually like
Has it gotten out of hand?
no. Yes, maybe.
I like the pause. You waited like a tactical 20 seconds
That
after
is-
you said.
I'm really. I'll send you some screenshots.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Bazinga.
Oh, okay, that was lucky.
No,
Wasn't the
skill.
shot I intended to play.
I wanted to say these nuts, but then I realized.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh,
I need
again.
to open it on my PC because my phone is dead.
Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting you to get it.
Oh. There's one in every 3. Look at that one.
Man.
Oh, come on.
I'm just way too strong right now.
Poor hamster.
I honestly think it's because of all the VR Rocket League.
It's true.
The game we played, because my arm's actually sore. I wonder if I'm actually just struggling to control my the power
It's
put into
possible,
something,
yeah.
because I'm overshooting like a lot today. When I played with Dominic earlier, I basically like never really overshot, or like barely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm overshooting like half the shots right now, so yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Also, I'm putting top.
Yes.
I wasn't looking at this.
That's true. That is true.
Oh. Shot. Oh!
I did like a ton of conversations ago.
Ah.
There's more.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
This is all I do for my life.
Oh, you're catfishing people like an asshole. Yeah, I remember.
Oh, what a return. Oh,
Mainly just for
I'm
validation.
not expecting that to be returned.
You'll find I'm incredibly athletic, Tara.
Ah.
Incredibly athletic.
You're athletic, I'm autistic, we are not the same.
Oh wow. I was not expecting it to come back.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Play when you're 10 points down.
You're lagging like crazy right now, you paddle
Yeah.
at least. I can't tell from where you're shooting, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't either. Probably neither.
Like the last 3 or 4 you sent, the paddle would like appear at a random point and start shooting.
Okay. Yeah, it seems okay at the moment.
That is not an excuse, by the way, I won. I'm
That's
just
a good excuse.
Well, no, because you were doing the same thing to yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shot!
It's safe to assume that when you're lagging for me, I'm lagging for you as well. That's good to know.
Well, it's peer-to-peer, so that's to be expected.
Not necessarily, no, not at all. Nope.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Peer-to-peer is very complicated. When we look at Codemasters. Literal multi-million dollar company can't make it happen.
Personal.
Maybe it's because they're from Birmingham. That might be it, actually.
Probably their fucking chief game designer gets
You
stabbed
lagged
every
like
week,
crazy
so
there
that's-
for me
Yeah,
on that shot. Luckily, you threw. Ah, that's a shame.
Hold on. Oh my.
Oh.
Baby. This is an issue.
lagging over here as
Oh,
well.
about the
Why is he collecting nudes like Infinity Stones?
No.
He is. He is.
I'm
He
literally
literally
I'm
is.
not. I'm literally not.
He has like fucking. How many did you send? Hold on. What's that picture? What the fuck?
That was the first good shot I played in. Like,
It's Abby Lee
10
Miller.
hours.
Do you not
Who
know
the
who
fuck-
Abby Lee Miller is?
No.
No idea.
Do you know who Abby Lee?
Is that the bunda from your profile picture on Instagram?
No!
No, that's Richard Williams.
Don't know who that is either, so you know.
Sector 3.
I'm incredibly athletic, but I'm not that athletic, okay? Jump scared you with the ball, mate.
Oh.
So yeah, basically whenever they ask for like snap or something, I just say please have it. Like what they're gonna say out loud? No.
Man, are you jailbaiting?
Oh.
No.
Does that be kind of fucked up, to be honest? I mean, you shouldn't do that anyways, to be fair. It's kind of shitty.
Man.
don't care. Literally the easiest way out of it, don't care. Plus go.
Stop with your chopping, Mark, you can't.
Okay.
Yeah, that's more like it, that's more like it. You can keep doing that kind of chopping. Ah man, yeah, that was...
The only chopping I do is in the kitchen.
I get a tilt to that. No.
Nice one.
Oh. No.
Damn, bro, there's nothing that I would be interested in on Steam sale currently.
Yeah.
For like 10 quid.
Bunch of VR games.
As if I have VR.
Not yet.
Not for a long while.
What is Lunar New Year?
It's Chinese New Year.
Oh, right.
It's on the 1st of February.
Waiting for a Chinese New Year.
Nope.
Oops.
Oops, don't be done
You see, Mark, if the table was bigger, you'd be in trouble.
That is.
Yellow flag, be careful, man.
You know, I think it'd be really entertaining to look at.
What?
5 Nights at Freddy's video.
Fuck off.
Walk.
This is a VR game, no?
Yeah, it's helped wonders.
I never understood the appeal of that series, man. The only thing I know is that there's porn of the bird animatronic.
Of course there would be.
There is, yeah, there is back
Oh my
then.
god.
Probably you just have to go to the community page.
I've never actually watched gameplay about the game. The only thing I've seen is the porn from it.
So,
The gameplay is
what
actually
you're trying to say is you pull the 10x.
Yes.
Well, no, I mean, I didn't voluntarily look it up. It's not Overwatch.
That's what they all say.
I'm an honest man. You know that is true.
Rene's into Five Nights at Freddy's porn.
Do you genuinely think if I did
Yes.
that, I wouldn't just say it?
Yes.
Yes.
It is something to be
100%.
ashamed. It is something to be ashamed of.
It's not.
It
It's like saying
is.
there's something wrong with jerking off to Overwatch
You're
porn.
literally that's the fucking problem. You're jerking off to Overwatch porn.
What's wrong with that?
It's Overwatch.
Yeah, so what?
Wait,
I
you're
don't
not
actually.
going
I
to
don't
Overwatch?
actually, by the way. Just for the record.
It just makes me think you do.
Oh, it's good quality stuff.
What?
Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared.
Really? Ah, the fuck? Oh,
Oh, Mark, you sly little.
that was a Milosh server right there.
Wonderful man.
So was that.
Is this the second round?
I.
Oh my, that's...
Oh!
Nice one. I'll have you know, if you shoot them more to the left, I might kill my cats in the process. Of
Okay.
actually killing them. So just keep that in mind next time you serve it that way.
Monkas.
And
It will
Taurus
reveal what
keeps
it will reveal what kind of person you truly are.
Yeah, you're not like.
Tara, just keep serving it that way. You're gonna win.
Ah!
Easiest dub of your life.
Legit.
Just kill my cat in the process.
Exactly.
Oh!
No, officer, I didn't step on my cat and crush it. I was playing a VR game. He made me do it.
I'm playing VR.
The culprit is in games.
Oh.
Is it?
Ooh.
It's
Oh,
just
you
last
won the
lap,
first
so-
round as well. That's big.
Oh!
Oh, okay. Okay, Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one. I can't
Oh, it was.
be mad for that one. Even though you got incredibly lucky, no skill.
Oh yeah. Oh.
was.
But I ain't hating. I ain't hating.
We have listen.
Damn, Dominic.
Oh,
What are you doing?
I have. Sorry.
Fuck!
actually-
Look at you. You high performance athlete, you.
I'll have you know, I hit my boss. Just on my couch. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, don't worry, I'm coming back to fuck it up.
No, Vance.
Well, I need
no,
to
Vance,
remember
you
what the
wrote.
sensei told me.
Yeah.
What did he always say?
Too ambitious, young one, is what I always said.
Ah.
Well, that's the part where you have to sound like a ghost. And you have to be motivational.
Yeah, nah.
I'll do it for you. Boo, René.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm dead. I got killed by the ping pong mafia.
Mafia, people mafia.
Yeah, you can do it. You can achieve whatever you set your mind to. And I'm throwing it out.
You have it in you,
Certainly
Vance.
needed it.
Nancy's what?
I know you do.
And I have one. It's true. Dominic was by my side.